You think you're in control. You're not. Most people are puppets, unknowingly dancing on unseen psychological strings. But what if a single forbidden question could expose these strings, ripping away all resistance? A hidden weapon forcing anyone to reveal their true willingness to defy you. Tired of being outmaneuvered? This changes everything. Master it, and you'll surgically dismantle defiance itself. No theories. This tactical blueprint will dominate any will, ensuring you're never a puppet again. Every human mind rationalizes. Faced with discomfort or effort, it builds elaborate excuses. This is the rationalization engine at work. People cling to bad habits, avoid crucial decisions not out of true resistance but unwillingness to confront the actual cost of change. They prefer illusion over discomfort. But what if you could bypass this entire defense mechanism? What if you could force someone to confront the true, raw cost of their inaction or resistance? Not by demanding compliance, not by arguing facts, but by making them articulate the tangible sacrifice they are willing to make to not comply. This is the power of the forbidden question. It is a surgical probe aimed not at their behavior, but at the very core of their unmasked will. Think of it like this: most arguments are like trying to push a car uphill. You apply force, they push back, citing reasons why they can't or won't move. Their reasons sound logical, even compelling. It's too heavy, they say. The engine's cold. But the forbidden question isn't about your strength or the car's mechanics. It's about their willingness to stand there and watch the car roll back over them. This question doesn't challenge their excuses. It challenges their commitment to those excuses. It forces them to consider, what am I truly willing to give up to maintain this position? What am I ready to lose if I refuse to move? When confronted with this internal cost-benefit analysis, most people crumble. Their resistance, once strong, reveals itself as an empty facade. It's built on convenience, not conviction. They are unwilling to genuinely surrender anything of value to oppose you. The silence that follows is not defiance, it is surrender. It is the moment their will dissolves, replaced by uncomfortable truth or immediate, almost automatic compliance. Stick with me, by the end you'll master this tool and reshape your entire reality. Now let's explore how to deploy this. The forbidden question isn't a blunt instrument, it's a precision tool. Master these layers and you master the will. Before the forbidden question, prepare the ground. Make your desired outcome appear inevitable or the most logical, least painful path. Subtly outline the consequences of inaction, not as threat, but objective reality. People don't resist options. They resist being told what to do. Your goal is to make your path their obvious path. Imagine a team stuck on a project. Morale low, deadline slipping. Your leader doesn't say you have to work weekends. Instead, they state calmly, given our client commitment and allocated resources, completing this by Friday requires a focused sprint. Any alternative means significant delays, budget overruns, and a reputation hit none of us want. They paint a picture of the desirable future and the objective downside of not achieving it. They haven't asked for compliance yet, they've simply shown them the chessboard. You've created a context crucible. You've established the logical high ground. Your desired outcome isn't a demand, it's a natural progression. This step preloads psychological pressure, making the next step a mere formality. This is the strike, the most crucial moment. It is delivered with surgical precision. People are ready with their reason, their excuses. Your goal is to short-circuit that script. Consider a family member who consistently forgets responsibilities. You've argued, pleaded. It ends with vague promises or rationalizations. I'm so busy, it slipped my mind. These are smokescreens. They are defending inaction. You've set the context, outlining the impact of their forgetfulness, the burden it places, the missed opportunities. Now deliver the question, directly. Clearly, what are you genuinely willing to sacrifice to keep things exactly as they are? You can't adapt it? What are you truly willing to surrender to avoid this critical step? Or what significant cost are you prepared to incur to remain in this current position? Ask it, then stop talking. Maintain calm eye contact. The silence is your weapon. Do not fill the void. Do not prompt. Do not rephrase. The question forces their internal processing. Their mind races, searching for a real, tangible sacrifice. Most find nothing. The silence stretches, becoming heavier. Here, their inability to articulate a meaningful sacrifice becomes their surrender. It's an internal defeat. The silence trap forces an uncomfortable self-reckoning. The lack of a genuine answer is the answer. Their resistance was never about conviction, it was about convenience. The moment they cannot name a real sacrifice, their will buckle. Sometimes they will attempt a deflection. a weak rationalization, a trivial sacrifice. This is where you bounce their own words back at them, revealing their hollowness. They will try to regain control, to reassert their rationalization. Don't let them. Imagine a colleague who resists adopting new, more efficient software. They might respond to the forbidden question with, well, I'm willing to sacrifice a few extra minutes of my time each day to stick with the old system because it's familiar. A tiny, insignificant sacrifice. This is a test. You don't argue. You echo it back, amplifying its triviality against the stakes you've primed. So, you're willing to sacrifice a few extra minutes each day, and you believe that's a worthy exchange for us to miss our quarterly efficiency targets and potentially lose critical client data. You highlight the imbalance. You force them to confront the triviality of their sacrifice against the clear, significant benefit of your desired outcome. You're not accusing, you're simply holding up a mirror to their own statement. The echo chamber method eliminates mental escape routes. By reflecting their inadequate sacrifice, you expose its emptiness and force them to recalibrate. The triviality of their resistance becomes glaringly obvious, even to them. They now see their own words as insufficient. Once resistance falters, you offer a strategic exit ramp. This isn't weakness, it's the final, crucial step to solidify compliance and make it feel like their choice, saving face while achieving your objective. The will has been bent. Now make it snap into place. You've dismantled their excuses. They've gone silent or offered a flimsy counter-argument that you've effortlessly echoed back. They are uncomfortable. They want an out. This is where many fail, pushing too hard. Instead, you offer a small, pre-planned flexibility, a minor adjustment. Understood, perhaps we can ensure you have an extra hour of training on the new software next week, allowing us to proceed with the system implementation by Friday. You are giving them a face-saving reason to agree. It's a small gift, but it allows them to transition from a position of resistance to one of cooperation. This calculated concession locks in obedience. It smooths the transition, transforming the moment of defeat into a perceived collaboration. They comply, but they feel they've also gained something, even if minor. This minimizes resentment and reinforces their future willingness to follow your lead. By mastering these tactics, you won't just influence, you'll reshape reality. This isn't a theoretical exercise. The forbidden question is a universal key, capable of unlocking will across every domain of your life. In high-stakes negotiations, this question becomes your ultimate lever. You don't just negotiate terms, you make the opposing party quantify the true, uncomfortable cost of walking away from the deal. What are you truly willing to surrender to leave this table empty-handed? Their silence or their inability to name a significant loss is your victory. In leadership and team dynamics, it cuts through internal resistance like a scalpel. When a critical project faces internal pushback or an individual consistently underperforms, you force them to own the cost of their non-compliance. What are you willing to sacrifice for the team to miss this target? You aren't arguing, you are exposing their lack of genuine commitment, pushing them towards accountability. And in personal influence, from family dynamics to critical relationships, this is the tool that ensures commitments are upheld and destructive patterns are ended. You make others confront the actual sacrifices required to maintain their dysfunction. What are you truly willing to give up to keep this relationship stagnant? This question forces a brutal honesty, often leading to immediate shifts or the clear revelation of an unfixable dynamic. The principle holds: when forced to articulate the true cost of their inaction, most people discover their excuses are baseless. But what is the cost of not knowing this question? What happens if you remain ignorant of this fundamental psychological leverage? You remain the enduring victim. You will continue to operate on the surface of human interaction, constantly battling superficial excuses. You will find yourself perpetually rationalizing your own sacrifices, always paying the hidden price for others' inaction, their subtle manipulations, or their convenient resistance. You are the one shouldering the burden, while they continue to live in their bubble of comfortable inertia. You will face perpetual resistance. Every significant decision, every necessary change, every bold move will be met with friction. You will argue, plead, and cajole, never truly reaching the core of the defiance. Opportunities will slip through your fingers, and your intentions will be consistently undermined by the sacrifices others are unwilling to truly make. Think about that meeting where your idea was ignored, only for someone else to say it 5 minutes later and get all the credit. This is why. The ultimate price. To not know this question is to remain a puppet, swayed by invisible strings. You will perpetually give up what you value not by conscious choice, but by unknowingly allowing others to escape their own responsibilities. You will feel the frustrating sting of being outmaneuvered, always chasing, never leading. You are no longer reacting to resistance, you are dissecting it. You are no longer arguing with excuses, you are exposing their emptiness. This is more than influence, it is the surgical dismantling of the very foundation of defiance. The world is no longer a chaotic field of conflicting wills. It is a system of levers, and you now grasp the most potent one. Embrace the ruthless calm that comes with orchestrating reality, one precise question at a time. This is your mental upgrade. You are the architect of will.